She is the kind of leader who doesn't just build networks. She builds legacies. With a sharp business mind and a heart rooted in service, she's rewriting the rules of what leadership, connection, and growth looks like in today's world. Welcome to the She Means Business podcast. My name is Jacqueline Andrea. I am a photographer and a personal brand developer. And today, my guest, Summer Middleton. Wow! Bienvenida. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Always gorgeous. Yay.
I'm just trying to keep up with you, my beautiful friend. Just trying to keep up with you. Just all the kisses.
So I really wanted to have you here because lately we've been focusing a lot of content in what networking and connections is. So I want you to introduce yourself first, and then we're going to get into the questions.
Okay. So my name is Summer Middleton. I am the CEO and president of LaTip International.
Say it louder.
I am the CEO and president. For those of you in the back who can't hear, that's who I am, right? And you know, I'm rooted in family. I'm Irish, Italian, and a redhead who leads with kindness, and I really believe in the power of a relationship. I was taught very early on from my mom, it's not what you know, but who you know. Mm-hmm. And coming from humble beginnings, that was something that never left me.
Wow. So it was something that started with family, and then you're like, okay, one day, how did that CEO happen? Tell me all your secrets.
By hope, luck, and a prayer. You know, Jackie, it wasn't supposed to happen. If you look back through my history, I was not supposed to be that girl, but I was given an opportunity 25 years ago, and I jumped in with both feet right off the deep end. And that mentality came.
And it was magical, huh? You loved it.
I loved it.
You're like, I like having the control.
I like it. Yeah. I don't know what that says.
Okay, was lady.
I don't know if that's good, but no, I do. I like, you know, I've been on the receiving end of what egos and titles can do. And at the end of the day, we're all just people. And I learned very early on that those things simply don't impress me, and that's why I say the way that I lead is a lot bit different, mm-hmm. if you will. It's really about what other people do, because at the end of the day, from clients to employees, their success is my success.
Absolutely.
As members, as clients, if you're not successful, I'm not successful. Mm-hmm. If the staff is not successful, I'm not successful.
So you believe in the power of a circle and teamwork.
I do.
And that's beautiful. But, you know, I've been very, now I know a lot more of what LaTip is, but a lot of people may not know. So what is exactly LaTip? What is the mission of LaTip?
So LaTip is professional organized networking, right? We're all out networking every single day. But without a structure, without a program to lean on, without the tools and the technology that we provide to really make it functional and intentional, we require you show up and you work with purpose, right? It's network. It is work. You need to calendar this. You need to show up and you need to be present. Absolutely. But I will tell you the outcome and the reward.
I know.
You know. LaTip will change your life. If you do what you're supposed to do, what we ask you to do, and keep in mind, what we ask you to do is everything that we're all already doing, especially from corporate. A lot of us at the corporate level have all been members. We have all sat in your sheets? That's not right. Sat in your shoes. Right? Can we get the bloopers?
Wait.
I don't think that was supposed to be there, Jackie. But we've all walked in your shoes. Mm-hmm. We've done that. We've been business owners who are members, who are sitting on the board, who are enforcing the rules, all of those things. So we remember what it's like. And that's why when we fall back to your success is our success.
Absolutely. So this is a category exclusive networking group, correct?
Category exclusive, lead generated networking
Ooh, I
group.
like that.
Yes, we're not just here category exclusive. That's important.
Yes.
And we say at LitTip, your chapter is going to become like family. It's one of the 5 reasons that you join, right? That's the good and the bad, right? You get the good and the bad that comes with that. But if we were just a social club, we wouldn't be lead generated. We are here for business. Not one of us joined because we want more friends.
Right. Except me. Well, I am that kind of person that just wants friends, but as a consequence,
what happened?
Business. I got business, and I want to say, and I'm going to talk more about my experience with LitTip because it's definitely, I'm sure it's something that happens very often, but I want to center first in the explanation, right? So we know that we join LitTip, right? You join a networking group. There's several chapters. How many chapters there is?
We have 200 chapters.
What?
We do. We have 200 chapters.
All over the United States.
And Canada.
Wow.
We are growing. We are absolutely growing.
That's amazing. And it has been all word of mouth. How did that happen, that growth?
So that I will tell you that growth has just started in the last couple of years. COVID hit, and I hate to bring up COVID, but that we're not still having the fallout, but we are, and COVID hit us hard, right? The bulk of our members are small business owners, so we took a hit right along with them. But like I said, the last 2.5 years, we have turned that around, and we're starting to grow.
So now it's like expanding and it's really non-stopping, huh? But I think that the magic about it is also the results. Well, of course, you get to the group where you can connect directly with the people, and if for some reason you don't feel the connection, there's other options, right? So you can explore other groups and see which one is the one that actually fits with you.
I say this all the time to people coming in, and I think I said it to you too. Right? When I had to twist your arm. No, I'm kidding. No, but I say, go visit the other groups, because I can look on paper and say, you know what, Jackie, based upon your location and your category and what you do, you're going to do well in this group. And all of our chapters are given the same tools, the same paperwork, the same new chapter kit, everything that's going to set you up for success. And I am so excited to say no 2 chapters are the same. Because it's good, right? They have their own personality. They have their own culture, their own vibe, their own energy. Fill in the blank. They're their own personality. And it's great to see it. So they're all doing what they're supposed to be doing, but with their own little flair on it.
And how do you do it to keep up with all the groups?
I just run. No, I'm kidding.
Bye.
I gotta go. I'll see you later. Thank God for technology.
Yes.
That's huge. And it's not me alone. It's our entire team, right? Our entire team is reaching out. We're there. We're available. And I think the chapters know we work for them. We work for you.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you're providing the tools for those connections, and you guys just, I don't know if that's recent, but you just had, or I learned, the app. I just learned about the app, and there's so many technology, and the magazine. You came up with a magazine.
Well, we also just launched a very new product. When I tell you, I am tickled pink. I mean, I can't tell you how. Yes, we went live. We launched it. So at convention, we announced that we're coming up with this new product, LitTip Local Connect. And it is an opportunity for members to get more business. So we do a lot of advertising SEO to our website, littip.com. And we got to thinking, if you go to littip.com, yes, you can find a chapter and you can join. And that would be great. Special plug, please join, right? But what if you don't want to join a chapter? We have a vast database of phenomenal members. So what if somebody's in the area and needs a photographer? Should they be able to contact you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Even if I am not in any chapter, if I
you're in
have
it.
to be
You have to be a member.
Oh, you have to be a
so
member.
what we've done is we've explained that this isn't some subscription where you can pay to be here and you're now listed on a directory to be in contact. We have explained in a very condensed version the accountability and the vetting process that you go through to be a LeTip member.
Yes.
Right, you and I
You
talked
need to be
about it.
legit. That's one of the things, and that's something that I noticed and I absolutely love. Like, they really investigate if you're a real business.
We do.
And
There's a 3-page.
I love that because that means you're really curating your members.
You have to be voted in. Mm-hmm. And every member has a vote. If you're not a good fit, number one, if you're not a good fit, you don't want to be in the room with us anyway.
Right.
If we're not going to do business
What's
with you,
point?
you don't want to. Now, there's certain parameters. We just can't say, gosh, I really wish you had red hair, Jackie. So unfortunately, you can't join, right? That's
I would
never
love to have red hair.
She's like, we can talk about it. No, but so there's obviously the parameters of which we operate. But if it's not a good fit or something has come up, then it's not a good fit. Mm-hmm. But there's another chapter that it would be.
I haven't really find anyone like so far that I've been with LeTip, 3-4 months, I think. And I really haven't seen anyone being a bad fit, but what could be considered a non-fitting, let's just say a non-fitting person?
Some people will come and they'll say, a lot of times what we encounter is they're brand new into business and they want to join a networking group, but they don't have clients. They don't know how to give business, right? They're so green in what they do. This is a great story. I had a speak off, right? So one category is open. It's a financial advisor, and there's 2 people who are vying for this position. One gentleman is, let's say, seasoned in his career, okay? And the other kid looks like he graduated high school the day before. And they're both going after the financial advisor position.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Exactly. That, oh, wow, right? You've already made a decision about who you're going to trust your money with, right? You have. So in this case, when they did their speak off, I spoke to because naturally the older gentleman won. And I said, this isn't bad. The group's telling you they're not going to give you business, so they have no right to take your money. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a couple questions. Number one, I don't want to say that it matters, but how old are you? And he says, I know I look like a baby, right? I said, you really do. He goes, I'm actually 25. Oh, okay.
Right.
I said, next time, if you're aware of that, you should share that, right? That should be part of your speech. Hey, I look like a baby. I know I look like I graduated yesterday, but I didn't. So I said, how did you get into financial advising? He pauses and he says, my father died unexpectedly. My mother, my siblings, and I lived in the car for a few years.
Oh,
and I
heart.
vowed that nobody would go through that I know. Now, what he doesn't have in experience, he more than makes up with what he's lived. Mm-hmm. And I said, why didn't you share that?
He has life experience,
Exactly.
which is also valuable.
It's tremendously valuable, right? I vowed nobody's going to do that. I learned how to be the top-notch financial advisor because of. So in a case like that, he didn't get in, but you better believe we found him a chapter, right?
Yeah.
It's time to find him a spot and what he can bring to the table. And sure enough, they can produce. They
Right,
really
yeah.
can. But if there wasn't that follow-up conversation,
Yeah,
he's not a
you
good
will never
fit.
know also, right?
Right.
And I feel that you guys do such a good job. I remember going through the process of really, the investigation. The interview is more like an interview. Investigation.
Right.
It's more like an interview, right? So they ask you about your business license and then, your what do you do? What is your mission? Who are your clients? And really look deep into the experience in order to get you into the chapter. And that impressed me because I been to other groups, networking groups, and it's very cold, number one. That's why I'm like, I don't like coldness. I'm such a let's be friends kind of thing, and then maybe do business together,
Right.
But I like the fact that it was really well done. You guys have such a good system, and I was impressed. I was totally impressed. I remember I told Fabiola, she's the one that did all this thing. How do you call it? It's not an investigation then. It's what is it?
It's your inspection.
Inspection, yes. Okay.
It's right up there with investigation. You're fine. It's fine.
It's pretty much an investigation, but
It is.
inspection sounds better. It sounds a little bit less harsh.
A little less. Not a lot, but a little.
But I told her that I'm like, I like this. And then I would love to talk about my experience with Le Tip.
Okay.
Well, let's make a quick pause.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back. All right, we are so back, and we have Summer Middleton, the CEO of Le Tip International, and we were talking about, all the mission about Le Tip, what Le Tip's goals, what is the system that you guys use in order to get in, but I have a question before I go into my very own experience with Le Tip, and it's, what do you see in people that you saw in me that you were like, you have to come and be part of this?
Oh, that's a good question, Jackie. So, I've been around people, as most of us, right? Our whole career generally involves being around people. But you develop this sense of who is authentic, who shows up as themselves, who really cares, who's really engaging, and you absolutely embody every part of that. You are stunning from the moment you walk in, but that's inside and out, right? And your core is to help other people through what you do, and you happen to be fantastic at what you do, as we were saying earlier. But if you were somebody who was not as outgoing, who was maybe afraid to have a conversation, not willing to come up and speak to me, or something along those lines, you wouldn't have had the same reaction from me, right? So everything that you embody, that you present to me when you walk in, is really the ability to say, this is going to be a good fit. And I don't say to everybody, you should join a chapter. In fact,
Special Summer.
I mean, I say it a lot, but not to everybody. Not to everybody. I mean, I have told people, I don't think this is the place for you.
Oh, wow. Okay. And that is nice because you're being honest, right?
I'm being
You're
honest,
saying this is not going to work out for you. So I'm going to tell you my experience with Le Tip. So I joined a few months ago, and it's been very cool to see how people present themselves. I remember seeing one person, I'm not going to say her name, but whenever I saw this person the very first time, let's say it's a she was very shy. And I remember saying, you know what, she has a good product, and she's there, like she goes all the time, she's present, she tries, and seeing her growth throughout those sessions where you are not forced, because you're really not forced, but you actually have to put yourself out there and sell yourself in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And that is awesome because it gives you practice, and people like me, I've been doing it for a very long time. However, not this way. So I learned another way to do things, and I love it. It's completely different to what I've done. And I've been attending, and in the first few months, I got my money back. That you pay for a membership and you pay your dues, right? And everything is back already.
Great.
So I am grateful for you.
Aw, I am grateful for you. And I love that you got your money back. And I tell people all the time, Le Tip will consistently put you outside of your comfort zone. It still to this day does to me. Right? I am still constantly outside of my comfort zone as we stand up there and say, whatever we're asking you to do, we're doing ourselves.
Right. And we were just talking about it, that now you're creating content and that is totally out of your comfort zone.
Totally.
But being out of your comfort zone is where the magic happens.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about community, because you built a community and you, of course, you have so much support. But what is community for you?
I think that probably goes back to me at a very young age, what community means and why I embrace that so fiercely. When I was a member, we were very tunnel vision, and I was told it's your chapter only. If you go outside to another chapter, you're a traitor and you're disloyal. And I was like, wow.
Oh.
Those are very harsh words for networking. But the industry has evolved so much since then, right? I think in general, collaboration has come so far.
Absolutely.
And there really is enough business for everyone.
Absolutely.
Competition is not a place to be. Nobody flourishes in competition. It's collaboration. And we are, to say that we're loyal to our chapters is a ridiculous understatement, right? Mm-hmm. So you will be loyal to your chapter no matter who walks in the door. Mm-hmm. If you go network, you mentioned Fabiola earlier, if you go network with another chapter and there's a banker, is there any way you're giving your business to that banker? No. It's going to Fabiola.
Yeah,
absolutely, that's where it's going. And every chapter is that way. But that doesn't mean that if Fabiola can't support a piece of business that you have, you now know another banker, and the three of you are probably going to talk about it. Mm-hmm. So building that community, so it's not just your chapter that you're rooted in, but now you're rooted in LaTip, in the Las Vegas area, in the Nevada area, mm-hmm. in the West area, in the East, right? It's everywhere, and you have access to everyone. This whole organization is in your pocket right now.
It's like definitely like everyone is so connected somehow, right?
Yes.
And that is definitely what I saw as well, and I thought it was very, very powerful. But I want to go back because you mentioned that you were a member first.
I was.
Before becoming a CEO. But hold on, let me make a little pause here because your whole story we have in the upcoming book for October 11 for the Shimi's Business campaign. So Summer is part of that campaign that I am very proud to have you because
thank you for having me.
It's such a beautiful story. You're such a powerhouse. Like you are the description of a powerhouse. Aww. And but you were a member first.
I was.
When you started.
I was. Absolutely. I was a member. You know, my background, my career is, I tell people all the time, I'm a serial entrepreneur. If I like the business, I'll try it. But the bulk of my career is commercial real estate, telecommunications, things of that nature, and shared office space, things like that. So being a member was great, and I actually had to resign from my chapter.
Oh.
Very early on, and I was upset. I was upset that I had to leave. My youngest son had some health concerns. Today, I'm happy to tell you, he is like every other 12-year-old little boy and doing just fine. Yes, thank goodness. But leaving was an experience as well. And the way that my chapter wrapped their arms around me when I left an impression. So when I was asked to come to corporate, being that serial entrepreneur, you know, sometimes our egos can get in the way. And
yes.
I'm not going to go be an admin. Why? I'm not going to do that now. I'm saying no. And so it took a minute, a little bit of convincing, as did to get me to even be a member. So, I mean, the person who sponsored me, his name is Steve, wonderful person, friend of mine, told me to come to his chapter. 8 to 12 months he invited me. I didn't go.
And you're like, nope. Talk to the hand.
Yeah, stubborn.
Pretty much.
Stubborn, you know, just I don't know if that's
so
the Irish or the
Italian.
Then. You were an easy sale. I hate to break it to you, but you were a piece of cake. Okay. I've mastered this since then, yes. Right? But I use my story as timing is key. Timing is crucial to every single person. Had I gone at the very first time, I wouldn't have been ready. But I knew when I walked in that door, I need to clear my Tuesday mornings because this is where I need to be, right? And when I still reference chapter meetings, I always say Tuesday mornings because that's when my chapter met, right?
Oh.
So I still am really connected to that. And then coming to corporate, I had a bad attitude. Clearly I don't like change well, and I just rolled out a couple things that involve some massive change, and I'm like, please embrace it. Let's try. But I understand where they're coming from. Change is hard. Mm-hmm. Change is very hard.
Yeah, absolutely. But then you became the CEO, an opportunity opened, and you're like, okay. Was it like that easy or not really?
No, I wouldn't say that. No, it was not that easy. But, you know, I came in and I quickly realized that I'm working with people like you. And I still got to raise my kids. The company was very nice, allowed me to stay home. I still got to do the mom thing because my kids were young. And as time went on, I just fell more in love. Right? Each day I'm talking to chapter members. I tell everybody I've got the greatest job in the world. You know, when we go out and we travel, and while it's a lot of work, and it's work to travel and be on, but it's not such a bad gig. I'm with you guys all day.
You're pretty much mingling.
I'm mingling.
All the time.
I'm a professional mingler. It's a new category. We just came up with it right now.
Yes.
Congratulations.
A professional mingler.
Thank you. Yes,
you are.
That's what I do. And I meet extraordinary people who impress me every single time. Paul and I go out together. We both, at the end of the week, will reflect about who we've met with, what these members do, their stories. And I don't know that there's words to articulate how impactful it is for both of us.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's also part of what you want for your life. So it's not only, you're giving, that it comes back in such a good energy, in such a good way.
You can't even measure the way that it comes back. You really can't.
I love that because I feel that whenever you feel that inside of your heart and it's moving and you're like, this is the right path. This is what I want to do. And you're saying, and I'm like, this is my job. I have to talk to the members. I mean,
no.
Friends.
They are. You know, and it's funny. I still realize there's a line between corporate and membership. There's a line.
Of course.
But when I tell you we get so close, we're touching toes, and there are some members that will forever hold a special place in my heart for ways that they have shown up throughout the years. You just mentioned, are you on the right path? We're going through a particularly difficult time, and we were launching our first convention that we really haven't done, where we opened up to the entire country. And a member who was having a tough time in their chapter and breaking away from their chapter and coming to convention, but nobody else was, and it was just not pretty.
Okay.
And I hadn't really known her that long. She was a member less than a year. But because of technology and Zoom, I had an opportunity to get to know her. And I asked her, why are you going through all this? Right? You're brand new into this chapter, all this headache that is coming back. Why are you doing this? And she said, because I believe in you.
Wow.
She didn't really know me at that point. She's just known whatever she's seen in my weekly email, in the few Zoom calls that she'd never reached out and touched me. She hadn't hugged me. We hadn't had a meal together.
Really, like an actual
Yeah, I've
connection.
met her on Zoom a couple of times, and she said, because I believe in you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God, responsibility, but oh my God, that's awesome because people barely know you and they already believe in you. They already love you. And I want to say, Summer, I mean, your name, Summer, is perfect.
Oh, thank you.
Because I love summer.
Me too.
Yeah, I love summer.
It's my favorite time of year.
And I feel that that connection is not only with one or two people, it's with everyone because you have such a beautiful and energetic personality. And you're so funny, too. I mean, you're always saying cool things. And I'm learning from you. I'm learning English.
You're doing fantastic.
Cool stuff in English with you. But I feel that you totally deserve all the recognition because you're doing a great job getting all these people together that maybe the worlds would never collide if it wasn't because of Letip. And I am very happy to say that your mission is huge.
Oh.
And it speaks on its own. So
thank you.
I have to ask you this question because I know there's some people that do not like networking.
Yeah.
So what do you think what you can tell these people that don't love networking but they know they have to do it? What will be that message for them?
So many people get in their own way with, what am I going to wear? What am I going to say? Do I have my commercial down? What was my 30-second? Do I have my business cards? Just be yourself.
How about that?
Just be yourself, right? Just come as you are. Your true, authentic self is who I'm going to get to know. That's who I'm going to do business with, right? The person who walks through the door, who has checked every box to get here, at the end of the day, you're going to have to let your hair down at some point, right? It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fumble on your words. I've done it here. I do it all the time. It's okay. We all do, right?
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
Unless you're a robot, then you're not allowed.
Yeah, that's bad. Let's not do that.
Yeah, let's not be robots. But it's right. So that will be what will be a good first step for them to start networking.
Just show up. Just show up.
Join
Just
the tip. Come as a
join
guest.
the tip. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just go. You don't want to go, right? Everybody says everything in the morning. Oh, it's so early. It's so this. It's everybody has an excuse. I get it. I had them for 8 to 12 months. Mm-hmm. I had every excuse. I said them all.
I said it. I
Right.
had to say.
We've all
because
done
it was
it.
early, but then I'm the kind of person that sees the bright side of everything, and I just love it in the mornings. I drive down the freeway because my chapter is not close to me,
Mm-hmm.
but it's fine because I get to listen to a full podcast
Yep.
in the way there, and it's beautiful. It's so early in the morning. There is no traffic,
Right.
And I get to get up early anyway. So I love that.
And your lit tip days are probably your most productive days.
Absolutely.
Right.
You have the whole entire day. Well, I go to the gym, in
Mm-hmm.
the mornings, but whenever I have the meetings, I don't go because otherwise I have to go at 4 in
Yeah.
the morning. But I still love it because you have your full entire day for everything, and you're up, you're already energized. They feed you.
We feed you. We believe in eating.
Yes,
that is
so we
good. It's
breakfast. Summer, what a pleasture.
Thank
what
you
a
so much
pleasure.
for having me.
You have no idea how much I admire you. I literally take off my hat. And standing ovation, hello, for everything you've done and everything you keep doing for the community because it's big, and just keep being yourself.
Oh.
You're so beautiful and such a good friend as well that I just met not too long ago, and I'm like, oh, we can be
we're
friends. I love her.
We're friends. I absolutely adore you.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
thank you
how
so
can
much.
people find you?
You can find us on, obviously, our website, littip.com. Go to Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, all Littip, INTL. You'll find us on all of the platforms. Reach out to us.
Perfect.
We would love to do business with you.
And if you're interested in joining any of the chapters, or if you're interested in just trying it out, you can reach out to me.
Absolutely.
I can bring you as a guest to
Yes.
my chapter. We're very cool people. I really love everyone in that chapter. I love them. Such different personalities, but at the same time, such welcoming. And I am so happy you paired me with them. Because you literally said, you're going to love them. So I'm very happy that you did that.
I love
And
it.
I appreciate your time, Summer. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for being here. Anything else you would like to add?
I just thank you. Thank you for what you do, Jackie, because you show up. You are the definition of showing up authentically, and your genuine heart comes through in ways that can barely fit through the door.
Aww.
So thank you for being who you are.
Thank you. Likewise. Well, this was it for today. I would love to talk more with Summer because you have a lot of great things to share, but we'll invite you back. How's
Okay,
that?
that sounds good. Thank you.
So this was all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jacqueline Andrea. We'll see you guys in the next episode of the She Means Business podcast. Hasta pronto. Thank you for listening the She Means Business Master Society podcast. We will see you in the next episode.